down to that river to hear that preacher speak her name. He said, let this water wash you clean. Faith will ease your pain. He led her from the water. She knelt upon the sand and mistook her Savior for that lonely preacher man. They were married in a winter so cold and bitter, it froze that river wide. People like to talk about that preacher's crazy wife. She was pretty as a Virgin Mary, the devil in the flesh. Every poor boy's a waking dream, every man's regret. He gave her something so dark, there was nothing he could do but kneel and pray. Her mama named her Faith, her daddy led that child astray. Through that preacher's door came a born-again whore, seeking his forgiveness. Never is to give until faith became his witness. Took her mind back from her and burned that river dry. That long black snake led her away with the promise of a lie. Nothing could have saved her, there was nothing he could do. But Mr. like the cleansing rain, take his faith for true. Gave her roses. She made a crown of thorns. He gave her roses, the trail of roses leading down to the river in the forest.
Hello, friends. Yeah. Welcome. Saturday night. It's Harbor Songs, number 3. I'm glad you are with us. I hope you can hear us. I hope you can see me. I hope you like the outfits. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play a quick song and then bring on my great friends, the CarLeans, and we're just going to sing a few songs, make a few jokes, and have ourselves a Saturday night. Glad you're here. You got 16 years long lining on swordfish. That is my job up here. The rest of my life I'm only wandering on the dry land in a fog. When I'm home, I'm only sitting outside here, parked out in the drive. Got a little bit of liquor, bottom of the deep end. I'm gonna stay at the bottom of the bottle, bottom of the deep. Leave me here to wallow, leave me here to weep. Up on there, I'm no damn good. I would be a better man if I could. Man, you don't gotta make me, let me be, till it's time to go back out on the sea. Yeah, bottom of the bottle. See, when I'm home with my wife, it's fight after fight. Talk about the money and scream all night. Then I look to the door, I'm all ready to bail out. Feels like I'm breaking out of jail. Got me sipping on the whiskey in the wheelhouse. At the end of the day, living in my mind, killing time up here, wasting away. At the bottom of the bottle, bottom of the deep. Leave me here to wallow, leave me here to sleep. Oh man, I'm no damn good. I would be a better man if I could. Brother, you don't got to wake me, let me be, till it's time to go back out on the sea. Bottom of the bottle, bottom of the bottle, bottom of the deep. You know, I don't think I'll ever quit fishing, but fishing's all that I know. Like my father's father before me, when you get the call, you got to go. And I know I'll never quit the drinking, don't think I ever will. I'll ever find enough of the whiskey here to fill. That'll hold down deep where the water is cold. Bottom of the deep. Leave me here to wallow, leave me here to sleep. Up on there, I'm no damn good. I would be a better man if I could. Man, you don't up and wake me, let me be, till it's time to go back out on the sea. Bottom of the bottle, bottom of the deep. Got the bottom of the bottle. Yeah, friends. Bottom of the bottle. I'm so glad to see some old friends, and we got some new folks on board. It's an exciting night for me. Just moments ago, I posted on Facebook that this is an all Rhode Island night, but I'm not exactly. That's not totally accurate. The CarLeans are, I think they're Connecticut based, but where we live here, it's right on the border, so it's just all one big thing, and we all kind of congregate in Westerly where we are. So I'm glad they're here. It's very exciting for me. Please come on board. Bring on those CarLeans. Where are they? There they are. Yay! Hello, CarLeans. Welcome, friends. what we're going to do is they're going to play one, I'll play another, and we'll just get going. But I want to hear them as soon as possible. So take it away, guys, please. And don't blow it.
Hey, folks.
Good evening. There's a change in the weather, a change in the way everybody treats one another these days. The oceans rise in the wind and the rain blows through here like a hurricane. I'm lying here thinking about the things you said, staring at the back of your pretty head. There's a change in the weather, a change of heart. There's a hole in the sky tearing us apart. We'll brave the wind and the undertow, dance in the rain, make angels in the snow. The sun's gonna burn away your tears, shine a little light on this world of fear. We've been fighting like a civil war, while the rich get richer and the poor stay poor. My poor heart's about to break, and I'm tired of running this human race. There's a change in the weather, a change in the way everybody treats one another these days. A change in the weather, a change of heart. There's a hole in the sky tearing us apart. We'll brave the wind and the undertow, dance in the rain, make angels in the snow. The sun's gonna burn away your tears, shine a little light on this world of fear. Shine a little light on this world of fear.
Yeah. That was beautiful, you guys. Boy, it's so good to hear you. It's like, boy, I'm right back there. It just sounds great. And is that your song, Jim? Whose song is that?
Yeah, it's one of mine.
That's a beauty.
Felt apropos. It's been a long year, and we haven't played. This is we're dusting off the cobwebs here.
That's all right. I mean, it feels like it's pretty easy for you to guys get right back in it because it sounds just like I remember. So I'm really glad you're here, and I'm just feel lucky when I hear this to live in the same part of the world as you guys. Yeah, I'm just glad we're friends. So don't go anywhere. I'm going to sing one, and we'll hear you again.
I had a plan.
Do you have a plan? I don't. All right, let me get to this, and I'll see you in a second. All right. I'm going to play you this sort of story about a guy who used to walk home at the end of the day from a place called the Beachhead down in Florida. He was a fascinating character, and I made up this song called Smoke Gun Jack Daydreams. Beachhead Lounge was closing down. Bottles were stacking up. The day was done. Smoke Gun Jack stood up, walked out of the bar, lit up a smoke like an old-time movie star. Leaning on his hands, the color of gold. Smoke Gun Jack was feeling old. 70 years of living make it harder to bend, and tired bones need time to mend. Now the man's alone, living in his mind, where daydreaming is free, and so is all the sunshine. These days, Jack daydreams all the time. Got the handle smoke gun when he ran Cuban gold. Man, he brought it in, and then the money just rolled. Very last captain at that pirate dance, back when the game was adventure and romance. Had his old lady coldly by his side. It was so good to be alive, but the wildlife's been known to write a few bad checks. Jack cashed his when Coley died in the boat wreck. And now the man's alone. He's living in his mind, where daydreaming is free, and so is all of the sunshine. These days, Jack daydream all the time. When the waves would roll out and reach the distant shore, I'd walk the old man home, let him sleep it off on my floor. We wouldn't say much, we would just let it be. Just me and Jack and the quiet sea. Smoke Gun Jack fingers a glass of Patron. It's 5 o'clock and he's home, staring out across the Matanzas Bay, letting the four winds blow him away. And he's gone again, and he's gone, he says. Now the man's alone, and he's living in his mind, where daydreaming is free, and so is all of the sunshine. These days, Jack daydreams all the time. These days, Jack daydreams all the time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, CarLeans.
That's a good
That felt
song.
good. No, that felt good to sing. So I'm glad I know you're there. I could see you. I wish we could see everybody else, but here we are. I know you guys. I was just thinking about it as I was playing that song, that sort of Florida theme song. You guys have played at the Milltop down in St. Augustine. Did you play the old one or the newer one? Like, there's a new one and an old one.
Yeah, we haven't seen the new one yet.
Okay, yeah. So that is a special room, and when I hear you guys play, it feels like that room. Some of the great stuff, because that was the place that I really heard every great songwriter and made me want to be a songwriter, was sitting in there in that room and watching people come through. So I love hearing you guys. It takes me right back to that place. So play us another song, please.
All right.
Right on.
We will do it.
Yeah.
Tell me the truth. No, wait a minute, don't. Whatever it is, I know it's gonna change things. I've been burdened with the power to read between your lines. Curse, knowing something's on your mind. I don't know what it is, but I know it's gonna hurt. 'Cause your eyes are hiding something awful, and I'm not ready for what's eating you inside. Wish you'd just tell me a lie, but I know you're gonna open your mouth and let the truth come rolling out. Once you do, you can't go back. Baby, you should just leave it where it's at. Don't tell me the truth, no really, 'cause I don't wanna know. And the only one that's helping now is you. I just wanna sit here in the land of make-believe, think back on a time when you had nothing to hide from me. But I know you're gonna open your mouth and let the truth come rolling out. Once you do, you can't go back. Maybe you should just leave it where it's at. And know you once you do, you can't go back. Baby, please just leave it where it's at.
I was on Sarah's.
That's a beautiful song. Man, I don't think I probably have heard that, but I feel like it's been a while, and it's great to hear. It sounds great. Did you guys read all those books behind you? Is that?
These are James.
Did you, James? Did you write all those, Jim? Did you write this?
No, I read most of them.
Only.
Jim, you have written some books, though, right? Like 2 books, I'm told.
Yeah, I just released the first 2 of about 8 collections altogether. Some of them.
These 2 up there.
But I'm kind of I just wrote them and been sitting on them, and now I've been told I should probably
let people read them.
Yeah, and put them in bookstores and things. So that's what I've done. So they're around. They're Bank Square Books and Mystic and Savoy and Westerly, and they're on Amazon. And
oh, sweet. I would like to read these. You know, a lot of the best authors, they say Fitzgerald often let people read his books and put them out there for people to read. So I hope you will get those out even further into the world. I can't wait to read them. All right, I'm going to play you one, and we'll keep rolling. I'm glad there's some people here to watch, for sure. Someone asked me to play this before we started tonight. This is called Quiet Places. Show me something beautiful. Show me something fine. Show me a place I can rest my mind. Take me only where angels have left their traces. Take me only to the quiet places. I have run ragged out there. I have run wild. I have run your highway, mile after mile, to your boxed-in cities and your flatland towns, through the endless rumble, rattle, and shotgun sounds. So roll me to the river, take me to the water, rock me on the sea, take me to the quiet place inside of me. Gotta give me peace and comfort and your silent company. Show me only the quiet places. I am wasted, I am spent, I am burned out, I'm broken up, I'm bent. And that highway music's only static in my head. Tonight I've lost the heart for it. Tonight I've lost the thread. Take me to the water, rock me on the sea, take me to the quiet places inside of me. Gotta give me peace and comfort in your silent company. Show me only the quiet places. Show me only the quiet places.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's a good song.
I made it up.
All by yourself?
All by myself. I have no one to help me. You guys have each other. I have no one. I'm alone in this endeavor. Well, thanks.
I was watching on Wednesday too. I've enjoyed listening to all your songs.
Oh, thanks. Well, it's amazing. This technology, there's a lot of good things about it, but I absolutely would rather be sitting in that room with you guys tonight and drinking a little bit of whiskey and making jokes. But here we are. We're making the best of it, and give us some more. Give us some more of that magic thing you do. Please sing us another one. Let's never stop. Let's go. We're going till 3 a.m. tonight.
Listen, I'm in.
I'm gonna pull old one out.
This is my favorite Jim Carpenter song.
Eric Taylor was I did a show with him, and he, I believe you knew him, Mark, and he was gonna record this, or at least perform it, and I don't know if he did or not, and he certainly missed. Anyway, it's called Thicker Than Water. One-eyed Roy is busy trying to keep an eye on Braggs and the local police when he heard the magic of Bragg's hot wire. He jumped the gas and smoked the tires. Well, Braggs took the wheel and they drove through the night. They dropped the top at the Georgia line, and the sun beat down, burned the skin of the red-haired outlaw, identical twins. Well, Braggs was a bad seed, and Mama told the boy to stay away from his brother Roy. But he never could tell right from wrong, and he knocked out his brother's eye with a stone. He broke the law, he broke Roy's heart, but you couldn't tell or tear those brothers apart, except for the patch over Roy's right eye, the cold stare of Braggs, and the pistol on his side. And this is a story of Cain and Abel. Mama read the Bible, Daddy rocked the baby, and the baby cried. Roy overslept in the Georgia dawn. He woke to find the car and Braggs both gone. He walked to town to search the streets for his devil twin brother and a bite to eat. But Braggs must have lost his mind to think he could take all the money from the Waynesboro Bank. He shot a guard and the witnesses cried they saw a red-haired boy with a patch on his eye. When Roy turned the corner, what he thought he saw was a red-haired boy in a stolen car. Drive away fast. Roy scratched his head and reached in his pocket for a cigarette. A bullet knocked him off his feet, and he lay there in the dirt of that Georgia street. A crowd gathered round that silent martyr. Roy's blood flowed thicker than water. This is the story of Cain and Abel. Mama read the Bible, Daddy rocked the cradle, and the baby cried. Well, Mama read that Bible, Daddy rocked that baby, rock-a-bye that baby.
Yeah. Oh, I love that, man.
Oh, what do I do with these?
Amazing. You know, I can really hear what Eric Taylor saw in that song. It's a really exquisite sort of character writing you just did there. That's amazing. And Eric Taylor, for people that don't know, he just passed away a couple years ago. Unfortunately, he was a very special songwriter, and I could see how he would love that song and want to do it, because it's as good as anything he's ever done, and he's one of the best. So well done. And this is coming from a guy who hates everything. So that's wonderful. Yeah, beautiful. What do you call that? What's that called? Right. I love it. While I have you here and have your attention, I should thank the great Susie Marklin, SHC Music Tribe, who is pulling these buttons tonight. It's an extra bit of maneuvering to get all this together. So thank you, Susie Marklin. Susie's hosting a show at the Mansion on O Street. It'll be online tomorrow with the great Will Kimbrough, who people know from writing hit songs for Jimmy Buffett, and he's in Emmylou Harris's band, and he's really cool. And that show is tomorrow afternoon at 6 p.m., I think, and it's on your computer. So, I mean, boy, it's free if you want it. Donate if you will. It's a beautiful thing. So thank you, Susie. One good story, Jim and Sarah deserves another. I'm going to sing you this song called Lightning. In 1966, the world was just waking up, coming to. San Francisco, the Beatles played Candlestick, and everything was feeling brand new. Yeah, the Beat Poets had all but left North Beach, and the scene had moved to the park. In the middle of all that, my man Lightning, he lit up the dark. He was born Charlie McChristie in an East Coast suburban town. He was a country club kid with a silver spoon, playing on the fresh cutting ground. All the teachers called him brilliant, and all the girls, they loved his face. Ah, but he did not feel the love inside, and the first chance he got, he lit up out of that place, you know. Just like lightning, he was flashing, he was off and on, and then he was gone. Took a scholarship to San Francisco State, had all the promise in the world, but he soon discovered pills, the carousel ballroom, and those free love girls. And it didn't take love to change him. Lightning stopped going to class. He told me a few hits of Owsley will do that to you. He said a few hits of that, it's gonna put you on your ass, you know. Yeah, his hippie friends called him Lightning, and that suited him just fine. In fact, his mind was moving fast, always working overtime. See, he had the idea for the space phone, personal arithmetic machine. But the drugs kept the genius bottled up. Those things remained just dreams. You could not bottle the lightning that was flashing off and on, and brother, he was gone. Yeah, the 60s slid into the 70s. The 60s slid into the 70s, and Lightning drifted further west to a beach shack in Lahaina. But by then he was just a mess. You see, the dope was replaced by hard liquor and an anger inside. For him the free love dream was over. For Lightning it was life. He drowned one night in Kauai, drunk on stolen cheap champagne. His Hawaiian friends at the funeral, they didn't even know his real name. But that's just a thumbnail sketch of Lightning. Man, he came and then he went. See, one minute you're here, then you disappear, your life lost in the firmament, you know. You're just like lightning, you are flashing, then you are up and down, and then you are gone, gone. You're like lightning, and you are flashing, and you're off and on, and you are gone. Thank you, guys.
Great song.
Thanks. It's got a lot of words.
Yeah.
Oh man. Well, keep us rolling. Keep going. Keep singing for us. Give us another one, and don't even hesitate.
All right.
All right.
This is just as deep and.
Yes, this is. Well.
This is the only new song that got written during quarantine.
Well, there was a couple more we
Yeah,
won't mention, but it's called Good in Bed.
I was a little rough around the edges. You were a little too good for me. We were big time in a small town, world-class wannabes. I could have been somebody with a future and money. You would have made a beautiful bride. But you quit school for a lovesick fool, and we left it all behind.
There was something in the way we fell together. We fit so perfectly, except for eye to eye, where we never could agree. Well, we fought like the devil, the angel and the rebel, not sorry for the words we said, till we ran out of things to cuss
We rumbled, we tumbled, we hollered and made amends, till the neighbors called the popo or fell silent with regret. We were bad for the neighborhood, loud enough to wake the dead. Lousy at life in general, but really good in bed. I guess I could have brought you flowers or bought you a diamond ring. I guess you could have talked a little nicer or cleaned up the place.
Then we might have known what good folks know about living a happy dream. But tonight we're gonna make history right here between the sheep.
We'll rumble, we'll tumble, we'll holler and make amends, till the neighbors call the popo or fall silent with regret. We were bad for the neighborhood, loud enough to wake the dead. Lousy at life in general, but really good in bed. We were bad for the neighborhood, loud enough to wake the dead. Lousy at life in general, but really good in bed.
Yeah, that's my new favorite. That is wonderful. I'm assuming, Jim, you wrote that? You guys write that together? Who wrote that?
That's me having a little too much time on my hands.
No, that's time well spent, in its own weird way. I love it. That's wonderful. I love it.
Listen, everyone's got a story.
Yeah, no, that's a good song, man. God. I would be remiss if I didn't mention, as the host of this thing, I am constitutionally obligated to mention that if you do feel like giving a little bit of money to help us along during this, what is essentially a worldwide pandemic, and we have no gigs, so please. Susie's going to be scrolling like where to send a donation. All that money, of course, goes to us so that we could buy pills and coloring books and bubble gum and whatever. But we're going to really appreciate that. Yeah, shoot, great song. I'm gonna carry on with one that my great friend Bruce White just texted me and asked for. I think Jim and Sarah can relate to when you first get started. When I first got started, I was in Boston, and I was thrown sort of almost after a quick year. I was thrown out of Northeastern University. I recently went back to Boston, and I made up this song. So it has a very clever name to it. It's called Boston. Looking back, I thought I knew it all. 19 years old, dropped off in the city, feeling wild and bold. Wandering the fenway with no money, no plan, but man, life had begun. Supposed to switch trains at Park Place, I did not care. Every day I was riding the red line up to Harbor Square with a guitar and a heart full of what I thought was poetic despair. Man, I was up for it all. So here I am, all these years on. Of course I'm wondering where all that time has gone. Boston, we're looking at a very different man. And I'm certain searching for who I was back then. I'm walking your streets again now. Got psychedelic cartoon children in the afternoons. You got them up there on those rooftops and they're baying at the moon. It was all so full of meaning then, so maybe it was true. Once you get that high, you can only feel low. Gonna meet the man in a Mission Hill alleyway. He got me walking Commonwealth Avenue all the way to Back Bay. But the twilight made me long for my home again. Even then, it was the loneliest time of day. So here I am, all these years on. Of course I'm wondering where the time has gone. Boston, you're looking at a very different man. And I'm searching for who I was then. And I'm walking your streets again. Not sure I recognize who I was in those days. I'm searching every corner through the fog and haze for the unknown, unwashed soul, lost to time and space and gone now without a trace. So here I am, all these years on. Of course I'm wondering where the time has gone. Boston, you're looking at a very, very different man. Woo. I'm searching for who I was then, walking your streets again. Boston. Boston. Have you ever been? Let me ask you. Have you ever been to Boston? What a town!
Ghost town? I don't know.
It's a whole thing.
Yeah.
Well, what are you going to play next? Have you prepared something already?
I'm gonna play a song that I wrote last year, when we were allowed to go places other than the places we're in.
In the ancient times.
In the ancient times. Gather around, children. I wrote this song on a about a trip I took to Key West. I think when you're young, you think that being loved by someone is one thing, and then you get older and you realize it's a different thing. Anyway.
I hear you. Well, yeah. Lay some truth on us.
I will try. It's just my own truth. I don't know. Am I out of tune? Time out. We have to tune. I had a whole song.
Disqualified.
I was enthralled by this Boston song, and then I didn't tune my guitar. Holy crap. This is so... I'm gonna get fired from the union. Okay, we're ready. Sorry, guys. It's called Road Trip. It's cold and dark and early. You throw me in the truck, and I mumble something nasty about how the sun's not even up. But by the time that we hit Jersey, you know it's bright and burning hot, and it starts to melt the ice outside, and this chill around my heart. have not worn it well, and you've seen the worst of it, trying to dig me out. But there's a certain time of afternoon when the sunlight hits your face, and I think, damn, he is so beautiful. I can't believe he stays. And we rolled slow through Virginia, 'cause even though you'd never say it, that place has your heart. And I cried through the Carolinas, 'cause you said they're dark but beautiful, and I hate you like that. Somewhere past the Mason-Dixon, it occurs to me that you have known all along the healing that I needed, but you did not rub it in. Oh, you could have picked a fight, but you wanted me to feel your love more than you needed to be right. We danced in Savannah, and I laughed for the first time in what felt like years. And I took that picture of you smiling by Bay Honda, 'cause you could see the light come back and burn out all my fear. Pull up to the edge of the world and you put the car in park, and we can't drive any further, but it feels like a new start. And there's healing washing over me, and it's washing over us, and I just stand there in the Florida rain wondering how I got this lucky. And I try to find the words to tell you what you mean to me, and you put your finger on my lips as if it isn't needed. You say I'm not here for gratitude, then you gently kiss my neck and whisper my love is forever. You can count on that. I told you my love is for always. You can count on that.
Wow, wowie, wow. Damn, that was absolutely beautiful, really. And Jamie, you know, you got Jamie Conroy choked up, so that's...
Oh man,
that's,
I miss
yeah.
the Conroys.
Yeah, me too. That Key West, you know, sort of, you said you wrote that in Key West or on your way to Key West? That's... Yeah, but Jamie Conroy and I and his wife had a real adventure in Key West, so maybe he was thinking of me during that one, I hope.
He could be choked up. Remember
That was
that time in his
beautiful.
life.
Yeah, right. Oh, those days. I'm going to play you one that I wrote on the side of the road on my way driving down to Key West while we're in the same mode. If you ever go to the Sugarloaf Key Inn in room like 319, I think it was, there may be another song in there. A lot of songs down along the road there. Standing on the edge of the turquoise sea, thinking about you, searching for me, untying the lines, casting off the winter's ghosts. Yeah, I'm letting you blow away. I'm letting you blow away. Wild bird lands on a low wire. The day is done, the sky on fire. I got one hand holding tightly on the mangrove roots. The other one is a letting you blow away. Man, it's a letting you blow away. Of the wings of the low-flying loon, the harbor lights, the yellow moon. I carried you with me down every wild road I've run, and I'm letting you blow away. Letting you blow away from the deepest places out across the bay, over the gulf into the distant storm. Yeah. Staring out across the western sky, it's a clear, there are things I can no longer deny. So I'm giving up what was never really mine. See, as much as I will always love you, as much as I will always care, I can no longer hold you in these strengthening winds. So I am letting you blow away. I'm letting you blow away. I'm letting you blow, letting you blow away. Muchas gracias, my friends.
Yeah, man.
So I think we should keep going. I think we got people are still watching, so why not?
We're here all night.
Yeah, let's. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going anywhere. So give us another. Why not?
All right.
Yeah.
I did a request for this one. I think Gino asked for this, so we'll play it for you.
I don't know where this one came from, but I don't even want to speculate.
It's like a pretty melody about a messed up thing.
She was late in the early spring. It was fate, she lied. Now she wears your ring. The church bells rang like a siren. She was showing by then, you were gone, Irene. Blame the drinking or the pull of the moon. It's the weakness in a man and the ruin of a fool. The choir sang in a minor key. I said I do, but I was promised to you, Irene. Those church bells rang so goddamn loud. The whole world must have heard those faithless vows. And in her eyes I could see the flames of every bridge I burned, betraying you, Irene. If this finds you, know my sorrow. For your mercy, I'd beg, steal or borrow. The child was born of another life. Brown skin and some other man's eyes. There's a ring in the wishing well, and the truth rings clear as that bell. Till the early spring I'll wait and dream, and when it's time I'll let you go, Irene. Those church bells rang so goddamn loud. The whole world must have heard those faithless vows. And in her eyes I could see the flames of every bridge I burned, betraying you, Irene.
That was exquisite. That is really something, boy. You guys got to get yourself a Jim and a Sarah in your life. It's a wonderful thing to have, you know. It's great, beautiful, great song. Irene. It seems like a lot of folks already just love that song. So that took me away. It's hard to kind of recover from that. Let me try with this song because that's what we're here for. This is what we're built for. As I went walking down the great highway in the rain, into a wilderness, carrying my trouble and pain, a prisoner of the darkness of my mind, another wanderer on the borderline. After 40 days, I met a pilgrim of spirit. He said, you can chase the truth, but you are already standing near it. Forgive yourself, and in your own heart be light, 'cause that alone will set you free. 'Cause that alone will set you free. That alone will set you free. It'll pick you up, it'll point you home. 'Cause that alone will set you free. To heal the pain that has descended on your life from whence you came, both in darkness and in light. The help you seek is in the book on the highest shelf, the one that says, have mercy on yourself. 'Cause that alone will set you free. 'Cause that alone will set you free. It'll pick you up, it'll point you home. 'Cause that alone will set you free. See, there is no person, no politician, no preacher man who can give you what you already have. You carry with you a map to the divine, where the horned owl sings to ease your troubled mind. 'Cause that alone will set you free. 'Cause that alone will set you free. It'll pick you up, it'll point you home. 'Cause that alone will set you free.
Very nice.
Thank you. Thank you, CarLeans.
Man, along with you, and no one can hear me. It's so sad.
Oh, I like that. I like to know that you are. I can feel it. So, for those that don't know, you often have two other members of the group.
Yes.
Yeah.
Talk about them.
We usually have her identical twin sister Rachel,
Right.
who sings and plays percussion
Sweet.
and dances. Very exciting.
It's a good part of the act.
And write some of the songs.
And writes her. She's a great songwriter.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry.
And we play with Karina Malborn, who plays the upright bass like a champ.
Yes.
Right. So if you have not seen the CarLeans, if you get the chance anywhere, anytime, to close your ears. mute them, get them off the screen, because I'm going to talk about how I feel like they should be playing, all around the country at every big festival and every place. The CarLeans are very special. So could you please sing us another song?
Yeah, are we playing only songs you wrote? Or?
No, do whatever you like. There's no limits here.
One of the things that's gotten us through this, along with watching some local friends on these streams, is we get some popcorn and whiskey and
yeah,
and we watch the Sequesters, and we watch Walt and Tina, and it's just been,
we watch lots of Texas.
Lots of Texas shows, and it's gotten us through. I hope in a way it doesn't stop, even though everyone's going to go on the road. But
yeah, when we've had access to all kinds of shows we haven't been able to see before because things are outside of our reach geographically. But this song I've been just like singing around the house all year because it makes me hopeful. So I'll play it for you. It's a Walt Wilkins song and Jamie Richards, I think. Anyway, it's called Long Winter. Was a long winter. Spring sure took its sweet time. Yeah, long winter. I almost lost my mind. It was like my prayers got frozen in midair and stuck somewhere up in the clouds. It was a long winter, but we're all right now. It was a long, hard lesson. I guess I had something to learn, like some kind of long, slow baptism. I must have character to burn. But I just kept holding on to see a little green on that cypress tree and feel the first Gulf breeze from the south. It was a long winter, but we're all right now. There were some dark, heavy days, darkest of our lives. Some dark, heavy days, but we survived. We survived. It was a long winter. Thank God you were by my side. 'Cause when my long shot hopes grew dimmer, you kept them alive.
Long Winter. Boy, that is a wonderful take on Walt's song, Walt Wilkins, the legendary Walt Wilkins from Texas. Good news, friends, because I do believe, and Susie can confirm this, I'll be doing a short tour with Walt at the end of August, and we're going to be coming to Westerly, hopefully. That is the current plan. And the CarLeans are going to be on the gig. So that will be a very special night to see I'm going to be singing some, and then the CarLeans and Walt Wilkins right in Westerly, Rhode Island. So if you're within 1,000 miles, you need to come to that gig, because that's a great night. And boy, that was a great take on Walt's song. I'm going to play one more, and then I'm going to ask you guys to play one to take us home. And so this has been a special night, sort of a long winter song. I just wrote one that, I guess you get a lot of these sort of COVID songs, like when you're stuck, stuck and away from everybody. I miss everybody, and I miss sitting around just picking songs like this. Is like the perfect, my idea of fun. It always has been. So here's to that. I'm going to take you out with this one, and then one more from you guys, and what a magic night this is. This is called The Beauty of This Now. Dear one, it's been too long since we've seen the sun, but maybe in this forced distance we will find the beauty of this now. Yeah, I'm checking in on you. I'm glad we still connect, and even if this world's a mess, I'm still here for you. Since I lost your love, everything I knew was in doubt. I lost the thread of what I was supposed to sing about. It was like I'd forgotten how. Do you think the world has gone mad to remind us of the good things that we already had, as if to teach us a lesson somehow? Maybe that is the beauty of this now. See, it's so easy to get lost, yeah, to let yourself be blown away, to live with that pain from day to day. So everybody sees that you're torn apart. Me, I put some miles between those things that I could not control. I did my time out in the cold, but I see the beauty of that now. So I'm glad that you're all doing all right, I'm glad I get to talk to you tonight. Go outside and look up at the moon. Know that I can see it too. That we are both underneath the same moon. Maybe that's the beauty of this now. That felt good. Yeah. Well, friends, thank you. I'm going to bid you a good night. Thank you guys so much for this wonderful night. Thank you for all those folks that have stayed with us through this whole thing. I know I'm going to look forward to seeing you all soon. CarLeans, I love you guys. I'm absolutely honored to be your friends, and you know, we don't get enough time just hanging out, and we're going to fix that because there's no more time to waste. Friends, how about one more from the CarLeans? And thank you guys, and let's keep doing this, please.
Thank you, Mark, and thank you, Susie, for this.
Yeah. We're going to play with Mark in real life sometime soon. It's going to be good. Thanks for tuning in, guys. We missed you. I guess we'll leave you with this one, right?
It's a request.
Yeah, it was a request. It's true. We'll see you soon. She used to be some man's daughter. She used to be some man's bride. The only thing her mama taught her was how to hurt when you said goodbye. She took a fast train. She took her chances. 17 when she left town. The engineer cried, "Victory, Texas." She liked the name, so she stepped down in little victories. A little light will shine, little victories, like a diamond in her eyes. Little things she receives, she holds them close and tries to believe. She loved a man, and they were married. She only called home to say that he looked a lot like Daddy, but only from the back as he drove away. Rain fell, the child came early, born on the 4th of July. She named him Victor, short for victory. Rockabye baby, little man of mine, little victory. A little light will shine, little victories, like a diamond in her eyes. Little things she receives, she holds them close and tries to believe. She used to be some man's daughter. She used to be some man's bride. The only thing her mama told her was how to hurt when he said goodbye. Was how to hurt when he said goodbye. Was how to hurt when he said
Yeah! Thank you guys so much. Tonight was a little victory of its own for sure. So thank you all for watching. Jim Carpenter, Sarah McLean, thank you both. What a night. The CarLeans, thank you guys. Special thing, hey. Thank you, Susie Markland, for what you do for us, and I thank everybody for watching Harbor Songs. We'll be doing it again next month, and I'll see you then. Until then, everybody, stay weird enough to, stay alive. So, good night here from the Dan Hall Broadcast Theater. Take us home, Susie. Thank you, guys. A1A rented car. Radio playing that song. Over the bridge into the old city, I can almost hear you singing along. Spanish rice, salted tequila, looking down over St. George Street. There are ghosts here on every corner. I can see them from my barroom window seats. My friend, my friend, now I'm not one for looking back. God knows I'm trying to move ahead, but something ancient in the wind led me here. Whispered words we left unsaid, and I'm very aware how cliche songs about old love can be. But I would sing about anything to have you right here with me, my friend, my friend, my friend. It's the people in your life and all the places that you see that put your life up on the moving screen. And the river's laid out before you, and you must be moving on. Just remember to look back before it's gone, my friend. My friend, you're still shining like those stars out on the bay. My friend, we'll always have our memories, those will never go away. So I'm gonna sit here for a while, maybe later sing one with the band. I'm gonna drink a few more, walk it all off, somewhere with you out there on the sand, my friend.